Let's just go to the Soccer 6 because you've caught a few of these lately, and the first one's up on the screen there. Manchester United, the banker, agree.
Yep. Bolton 1, 2, 3. I've gone for two upsets obviously in the soccer perm. I think Bolton have a chance against Crystal Palace. I don't see Everton losing to Leicester. Because we can throw the draw in with Bournemouth, I've thrown the draw in. I've gone Norwich to get an upset 1, 2, and 3 against Southampton. And I hate to say it, but I think Arsenal will be too good for Preston.
216, the customary 216. Right, that's Soccer 6. Next one here.
Yeah, no, I don't see Newcastle getting beat. I think Benitez under a bit of pressure. So, tight game. I think the draw's a big player. Hull, Swansea, any results possible. I think Stoke will be too good for Wolves. 1, 2, 3, Sunderland and Burnley. I've thrown the draw in with Watford and Burton because they're out of form. And West Brom, I think, will beat Derby. If you do want to change it and bank a Watford and throw the draw with West Brom, but I think West Brom will be too good for Derby.
Okay, let's go look at Soccer 10 now, Vudge. We've gone through the top one, and that is obviously Newcastle. You've gone Newcastle in the draw.
Bolton, Crystal Palace. Obviously, I've gone 1, 2, 3. I don't see Everton losing to Leicester. On the field with Hull City versus Swansea. I think Bournemouth will be too good for Millwall.
Okay, that's Soccer 5. Let's get the back 10.
Yeah, I've gone 1, 2, 3, looking for the upset with Norwich. I think Stoke will beat Wolves. I sided with Burnley against Sunderland and had to bank a Watford and West Brom because of the perm.
Okie dokie. Now the Soccer 13. These, how they've been paying, Budge? Have been paying well?
Yeah, some of them have been paying a couple of million and some of them have been paying shrapnel. But, always good to catch them, but obviously never easy.
It gets a bit harder now. Okay, we know the top game, but how about Blackpool, Barnsley?
Well, Blackpool, bottom of the league. Owen Holloway was in charge the other day when they were in the Premiership a couple of years ago. Now they're in the League Two. Barnsley, our hoodoo team, are 8th in the Championship. They've come well. They won 4 of the last 6 away games. If they play their best team, which I think they will, they should be too good for Blackpool. I've gone for that's the split.
I see you've left Crystal Palace off the win sheet.
Yeah, it's a 1, 2, 3 game, but Paul, I've got to side with one team. And Sam, I remember when he was at West Ham, he took a reserve team to Nottingham Forest in the Cup. It was a Sunday game. They got beat 5-0. He gets 4 million to keep them in the league, reportedly. So I know where his efforts are going to lie. So I've looked for a bit of value. If you went Palace in the draw, but I like Bolton to cause an upset. Everton in the draw against Leicester. I've given Hull purely because I think Swansea may rotate their squad after Tuesday night against Palace. I think Bournemouth will be too good for Millwall. Likewise, I think Norwich at home, I think they can upset Southampton. And 1 and 2 there.
Page 2.
QPR, it's Holloway's team. They've won their last 2 games.
They're not a good side.
No, not a good side. Blackburn beat Newcastle at home the other day, but away from home, they're struggling, Blackburn. It's a 1, 2, 3 game, Paul, but because of the perm, I've sided with QPR. I think Stoke will beat Wolves. I've gone Burnley in the draw against Sunderland. I think Watford will beat Burton, West Brom and Derby. Now, the last game's a nightmare. Wigan at home, I think have scored 2 goals in the last 6 home games. They've drawn 1 and lost 5. Nottingham Forest, on the other hand, can't keep a clean sheet. They've played 24 league games. They've kept 1 clean sheet. Likewise, it's a 1, 2, 3 game. But, Wigan at home, I think it's a draw written all over it. But if I had to side
customary
with
435.
435,
All right, Budge. Now, here's what everyone wants to know what's going on is obviously your bets. And the weekend bets, you got to get lucky, but there's some nice ones. You're 200 Rand a time. West Brom?
Well, West Brom are playing Derby. I think they'll beat them. They were a nice price. Now, Rochdale are away from home. Rochdale are 4th in League One, going well. They're playing a team Barrow, 6th in the National League, the Amateur League. They should be too good for them. And Leeds United, strangely, on a Monday night, they play Cambridge away from home. I couldn't believe the price on Leeds United. Going well, good team.
Yeah. Who's in charge?
That's Gary Monk, the ex-Swansea guy.
That's right,
I should never have fired him, So.
Okay, then you've gone Winddraw. Explain that for the couple
Okay, now the second one, I've gone Las Palmas, my beloved Las Palmas to beat Sporting Gijon. I've gone Real Betis to beat Leganes, and I've gone Barcelona to beat Villarreal, and both teams to score.
Is that in the last game?
That's in the Barcelona-Villarreal game. So I thought the odds were quite...
1750 and 200.
Just over 8 to 1. Then the double. Now, both of these teams have to score over 1.5 goals.
West Ham against?
Man City. I can't have that Bravo, whether he'll play or whether he'll play Caballero.
A bit of a fisherman, eh?
Yeah, I can't have him, Paul. And Rotherham, who's struggling at the Championship, they're playing Oxford, team that concede goals. But Rotherham means scoring goals at home. I think this is their chance to get, and it was good price, Paul, 11-2, both of those teams.
Yeah, okay, we'll take our chance. 1.5 goals each, and
Okay,
then here.
then the win draw. I've looked at value again. Burnley at Sunderland. I've gone Burnley win draw against Sunderland. I've gone Norwich win draw against Southampton.
Hard game.
Hard game. Sheffield Wednesday. I've gone win draw at Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
And I've taken the fly at the price. I've gone Bolton in the draw against Crystal Palace.
Whoa, you've really...
It's tough, Paul, but
yeah, it's tough.
I looked at the win draw and some of the prices. I can't take 1 to 6s and all that.
Yeah.
I know you can put 20 together and you get 4, 5
One
to
will
1.
let you down there.
Yeah, they normally do in the FA Cup. And then I customarily both teams to score. I've gone West Ham, Man City on Friday night. I think Bolton.
Friday night game.
Yep, Bolton, Crystal Palace, Burnley, Sunderland, and Preston, Arsenal. Just over 6 to 1.
Just one of
sorry,
them's
9 to 1. That.
Just one of them's got to arrive, Budge.
Yep.
Okay, well that sums it up, Budge. So it starts from Friday night
Friday
right through to
night,
Monday.
yeah. Even the Spanish League too. The first game's on Friday night, Espanyol.
And then we'll be getting to follow up on the African Cup of Nations.
Yep. Starts middle of January. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, there we are. That's all that's happening. We'll see you next week. Get on side.